now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. Here come your Thunder Girls.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's White. The kick to Tatum. 5 to shoot. The Thunder with the rebound. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, V.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. Takes a three. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Brown. Williams grabs the board. Back to Holmgren. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Tatum. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
That's his second personal.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
For your Thunder Houston team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to speak with Oklahoma City's head coach. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
First personal foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Tatum draws the double. Here's White. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Clock at 6. White. Good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Williams. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Here's Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The shot by Holiday, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They get it again. Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got 7.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Back to Caruso. What if it goes? And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 12. We'll get right back.
6.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick. Bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Horford outside. The 3-ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game. The Thunder making a switch here. That one goes. Count it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Dort. Another shot. The kick out to Williams. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Assisted by
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Joe. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Thunder lead by 13. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And they'll get another chance. And a foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13 foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Hauser. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Williams in the post. Dort for 3. Drops in the 3. So Dort's got 8.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Celtics trail by 16. Tatum looking it over. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from White.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thunder leading by 15. Wallace's shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
for three, Porzingis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Williams. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Here's Williams. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapsed.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Hartenstein. Over to the left wing. Holmgren's got room. Second chance effort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him. Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Going inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
One more time for your Dr. Youth Dynasty. Amazing.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Williams drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Left side, Brown. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly. Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Dort outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Tatum. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder leading by 23. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Oklahoma City now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And stolen by Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Tatum. That one's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Basket's good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
White on the wing. Three-pointer. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Over Dort. Hartenstein pulls it in. On offense, here are the Thunder. Knocks it loose. Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Assist goes to...
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They've done well to this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston on offense. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First 2 foul.
Here's Tatum. Count that one.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Here's Williams. Caruso outside. Here's Wallace. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wiggins. Now Williams. Wallace with it. Shot on the wing. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
It's Williams, high post. Boston pulls it in.
Thunder foul.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team
The
foul.
Thunder making a switch here. So it's Boston now. Pass to Tatum. Over Wiggins. And he sinks that
Jason
one,
Tatum.
hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time.
Jaylen Brown.
That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. On the wing, Caruso. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Brown. From outside, off the mark.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shoot.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Wallace outside. The three is up. Tatum pulls it in. Boston on offense. A shot from the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Derek White.
Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Shoots a fadeaway. Brown can't hit.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Caruso misses. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
An ascending superstar. Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Second free throw, no good.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And what a huge performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Fires from way outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. The Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins right side. Wallace outside. With the second effort. And he hits the jumper.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren.
Here's Caruso. Misses the shot. And so Oklahoma City takes this one. And by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy.
Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them really hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lust. Tell them I'm a cool cat, yeah, tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' with them, let the outside, but you doing donuts, yeah. Got the money in the headlight, big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot, tell them I'm a cool cat, yeah, tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' with them, let the outside, but you doing donuts, yeah. Got the money in the headlight, big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. Front or west side, west warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big. Had to do the enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice. Had to make a point. I'll be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal. Baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth. Had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2. Do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
It's over, game over. Now I'm celebrating another win. I keep them hating. When I'm on, better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. Put the mode on sport. Is that that you too short.
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm feeling like a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm feeling like a fool, had to do it to him.
We'll see the Charlotte Hornets and the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Oubre with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Charlotte. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And Embiid throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
This sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found the lane and made them pay.
Tyrese Maxey.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Ball with it. Here's Williams. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And Charlotte making a change here. Fires it from 18. And it's Maxey missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Curry gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And here's Green from the arc. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's George. Out left to the wing. McCain. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Charlotte calls timeout. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Your 76ers, ENT, give him a hand.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Curry. Now Smith. Here's Diabate. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Yabusele. Second shot opportunity. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Okogie. They get the rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Maxey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. What a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nurkic inside. He's scoreless. Can't hit from in close.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Edwards slams it in.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Your Sixers, 27. The Hornets, 15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Butler. Embiid can't hit. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 7-point differential.
Green.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Philadelphia. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's McCain. Drives to the hoop.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Ball. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 8. Butler surveying the floor. Inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ball. Ball in the paint.
Always ready to grab attention out there. Ball with an artful dribble move. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Mark Williams.
The first free throw is good. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Here's Bona. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Charlotte making a change here. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Hornets trail by 10. Here's Diabate. Back to Okogie. Pass to Diabate. And here's Nurkic. Here's Okogie. Shot by Nurkic. No good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Philadelphia leading by 11. From the arc. Prime shot is off.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Blocked. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte Ball. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
And stolen by Edwards. Yabusele. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Still Sixers ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the second.
76ers foul.
Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
His first personal foul.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
76ers making a change here. That's good from Smith.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Here's Curry. Charlotte again missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Takes a three. The rebound by Yabusele. Pass to McCain.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That's his first.
These are his first free throws of the game.
13 foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Philadelphia, McCain.
Good on the second one. Here's Okogie. Banked it in off the glass.
Okogie.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow. Sixers.
And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Williams punches it home.
This goes to
the playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
To the middle. Pass to Grimes. It's George on the wing. To the paint. Some solid defense from Williams.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Williams.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul.
And that one falls for Oubre.
Team foul. At the
And so Oubre nails them both. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Williams. The rebound by Embiid. It's stolen by Green. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Williams has got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the Hornets call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to Ball. And too long on the shot. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. No good with the triple. It's tipped. Bridges with it. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Williams. Now Miller. Up top ball. Looking to get back on track. And he comes up with a bucket.
Assisted.
6 points for him.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close range looks.
Now Oubre. He's guarded by Bridges. To the wing on the left. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
For a star like him, he'll get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Shot by Nurkic, no good. The Sixers lead by 8. Ooh, stolen by Smith. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Seth Curry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Butler outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Diabate's shot is good.
Diabate.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Drummond. Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Now here's Drummond. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Back to Smith. And the layup falls.
Smith.
And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And here's Curry for 3. Second chance effort. Back to Okogie. The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drummond. Hornets with the rebound. Oh, here come the Hornets again. Charlotte on the break. Okogie's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 6.
Charlotte.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul.
Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. To the left side wing. And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 13.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Sixers ahead. They lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Sixers leading. Out to the right wing. And Philadelphia calls time here.
For Philadelphia. Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
To the right side. Inside. And Oubre gets it to go.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For Philadelphia. And a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team. Let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
And so here is Philadelphia. Philadelphia calls timeout. On defense, the Hornets. Trailing by 10. Offensive rebound. Here's George. Deflected. Rebound by Philadelphia. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Maxey. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Embiid. With the second effort. Goes back up. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Ball no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Paul George.
Causing havoc inside. The ball is just so fast and so nimble.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Philadelphia. All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make some noise. For your Philadelphia 76ers, TNT.
Outside Maxey. Oubre on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Up and in on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
George with it. Green picks him up. And stolen by Williams. Here's Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last.
We are. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in the.
Man spit rhymes, man don't lie. Two step then the next fly. Dip in the shit sure is. Ask little bro if you think that I'm lying. Them man hate cause your man so fly. Like Tetsu J1s and I'm nice. Thought my bedroom wasn't up, so I stopped nearly pie. Quang is this, Quang is that, Quang is Marga. His head's fat, but I'm still king in this, that's fact. This we a man don't with them you choke man. Low it, I meant choke men. Hold them one from up the old blue. Let a sweet one from down the old Ken. Big Quang face from the norm. How did I come this far? I think I'm a bandit, they think I'm a star. When I cut through, man, they breathe like raw. They so big that I can't go shop, man, I always get clocked. It's so hot. Is it a fan or is it a op? Either way, man, I'm moving on job. I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, breed them. Caught me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this cool like the cinema view. If bros keep jaws, man's chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish it. Man, touch you, bust that. Painting, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, give me that WhatsApp. Hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on site, man, that. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, touch you, bust that. Give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better give me that WhatsApp. Like, on the off block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Any shoes on sell, man, cock that. Any up on site, that.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Prince outside. Back to Giannis. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Holmgren can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Back to Kuzma. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Timeout called the Bucks. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lopez outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Inside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Substitution.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And he gets the bucket.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Now here's Porter. Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. Can't get it to fall. The Thunder leading by 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the jumper.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout. And the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Make some noise!
Seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter?
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Back to Giannis. Green breaking loose. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Outside, Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David.